We're watching Ecuador and Ivory Coast. Little different kind of stream today. We're trying out all the different versions, all the different ways, all the different angles. Let me get this up a little bit. So, hanging out, just chillaxing. But should be a good game. Japan, Netherlands was awesome today. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Really helps the stream out a lot. Get us out into the algorithm. Let's go. We got stickers. We can do like poll stickers. Yeah. We got all the fun little toys here on the vertical from the phone. Who is winning? Let's see. Ecuador. Oh, no. Oh, not who's winning Ecuador. Ecuador is one of the choices. Ivory Coast. Draw. All right, let's see who's winning there. Start the poll. There we go. Sorry, I'm also gaming over here. Wait, where's the chat? Can I see the chat feed? I'm trying to learn all these settings. All messages. There we go. Also got to top off my drink. But that'll be fun. Can you guys hear me? Who knows? Oh, shot Ecuador. Just wide. Ecuador stingy defensively. Actually, let me see if I can hear myself. I'm using the different mic over here. I'm using the little Rode mics, but see how that goes. I don't know if it's even on. Let's see. I think it is working. Yeah, it's got to be working. It's working. It's working. Mic's working. Good. Listening to myself as I talk, kind of weird, but it's working. I just had to make sure the mic was working. Okay. And it is, so. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Hanging out. Great day so far. Germany, poor Curacao, 7-1. They did get a goal, though, so yay, Curacao. They got a goal. And then Japan, Netherlands was an awesome game today. That was a great match, and I think this is going to be a good one. I like Ivory Coast to get out of the group. Everyone's high on Ecuador. People have Ecuador winning this group. So, should be a very interesting kind of game right here. Got to finish the baseball game. Adam, yeah? Yeah, what? Interesting game? Interesting game on Ecuador. Great game earlier. Can I shrink this sticker a little bit? I can. There we go. Let's move that. Actually, that's kind of small. We're trying to play with the sticker. There we go. Ivory Coast in their classic oranges. You think Brazil will win the World Cup? No, I think this is not a strong Brazil squad. They looked much better in the second half. They were getting bodied by Morocco early in that game. So positive signs for them. I just don't think this is a normal Brazil squad. But what's up, Zoom? You think Ivory Coast will win? I would be shocked. I would be excited if Ivory Coast won. People are super high on Ecuador. Super high. Obviously finished in second out of the qualifications in South America behind Argentina, who kind of ran away with it. They were a point up of everybody else who was pretty much tied. So we'll see how it goes. Ivory Coast, this is old Ivory Coast squad. We haven't seen an Ivory Coast team quite like this in a minute here. Back to the Drogba days. Yeah, they beat France. Was it a friendly? I don't take too much out of friendlies. You know, friendly, I just, like, watch for them. Yeah, and the friendlies, it just depends what the starter was. Like, USA lost to Germany 2-1 in the friendlies, but when the starters went in, the first 60 minutes, game was tied, and USA looked like the better squad. So it just depends, you know. I have to watch it, and obviously I didn't personally watch said friendly, and that's kind of how I get my full reading of the match. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? I took Spain, unfortunately. Don't like Spain. I think it's Spain. I think they're the best team. Yamal is going to be healthier come later in the tournament. That's going to be big. I just think they got the squad. France could, but there's some weird stuff going on with Dembele and Mbappe. Kind of like, whose team is it? But from a talent standpoint, they are the best team, I think, France, by a good, healthy margin. I mean, I don't even think France makes it to the finals. I mean, it just depends what they play, too. Like, they could catch Spain. If they catch Spain in the semis, they're not beating Spain. So that would be, yeah, they're not getting to the finals. If they have two. I agree. There's two. It's weird. It's weird. But from a talent standpoint, they are by far the best team in this tournament. I mean, the team that they left home is better than most teams in this tournament. It's just a super deep country right now when it comes to soccer. Hold on. Let's see, live right now. Sorry. The phone's blowing up. But let's go. Who's my dark horse? Great question. Trying to think of who I had going on a deep run. I guess Morocco, but that's like doesn't feel like a super dark horse team. I have to watch more of Ecuador. People were telling me Ecuador. I was just getting a lot of Ecuador love over here. That Ecuador is a squad that can make some hay. Yeah, Morocco is expected, but then it's kind of weird because it's still Morocco. I think it's going to be a little chalky of a tournament early. I guess maybe the USA at this point, how good they looked. The USA could be the dark horse right now. But like, I like Argentina, Spain, France. But good times. Trying to think of who else. I don't think Germany. It's either USA or South Korea. South Korea looked really good. I got a lot of shit for picking South Korea to come in second in that group. Got a lot of shit for that. Pete, you don't know World Cup. He thought soccer was water polo. Shut up, Silex. My bracket looks awesome right now. My bracket's looking great. The only team that's sold right now was Switzerland. Stupid Swiss. Just so dumb. Oh, we got 3 packs. We're opening here, but let's see. Adam, you can be mod if you're in the channel and in the streams more consistently. So just keep showing up. You can get a mod. Participate in the chat, but not first time. But we got a long World Cup to hang out and have some fun. Everybody smash that like button if you haven't already. Really helps stream out a lot. 9 minutes in. Not a whole lot. I can lock in more. We'll have the poll. Everyone's like, we got Ivory Coast winning the poll right now. Nobody's picking a draw. I like that. Everyone's like, nah, we're getting a win. We're getting a result right now. We're going to get a result right here. So, do appreciate that. I'm going to go, hold on. I'm going to mute the stream for a second. I need to top off my drink. But I can bring you guys with, people just will randomly make you mod after being steady, yes, on a few streams, talking sports, but please no politics, or religion, or just don't be flame. What's up? You know my favorite NFL players, Cam Scatter, Caleb Williams. Oh God! Everybody hit the emojis. Who's got it? Anybody got a membership? Drop the emoji. I can't drop the emojis from this side. No. All right, hear me out. 2-1 Ivory Coast. I love it. I'd love it. All right, you guys can come along with me for a little ride, but I'm gonna mute the mic. Yes, I know I'm muted, guys. I know I was muted. Anytime I hear Ivory Coast, I still think of job us. I know, my friend. We were muted on purpose. USA is winning the World Cup. Here, we went outside. I'm going to get a drink, but oh, look what we got cooking. Woo! Got some ribs going, baby. They're almost done. Yum. My Hurricanes winning the Stanley Cup tonight? Yes, hopefully. You better have some good whiskey with those ribs. Well, I got a frozen whiskey cherry Coke float over here. It's my new creation. I've been loving them. We had the great whiskey pour last night for the Knicks. That Weller 107 kind of hit the spot. No, this is my new summer drink. Cherry Coke Zero Float. Cherry Coke Zero Float with a bunch of ice. A smidge of like old-fashioned mixer. Awesome. Let's see. Sabres will get the Stanley Cup. Brewers World Series. Bucks. The Brewers are never winning. Let's make the World Series, Milwaukee. Bucks aren't even going to sniff the playoffs. Doesn't work. Colombia might be my dark horse. All right, Adam. Don't get Zay too excited. But they're a good squad. Tough group with Portugal. Let's see how they look against Portugal. What whiskey? I think I used some E.H. Taylor small batch in this one. Last night we had some Weller 107 for the Knicks title. FIFA, America must win. We're going to win. I believe we're winning the title now. We're winning the Knicks won the NBA title. USA is winning the World Cup. It's just the summer of America. 250th birthday. Ribs and whiskey is like beer and crabs. Not a whole lot of crabs down here. Not a lot of crab eating down here, but I get it. Beer and hot dogs? How about beer and hot dogs? Beer and burgers? Beer and brisket? Beer and beef. Beer and beef over here. But ribs and whiskey is a great combination. Keyman, what's up? Just watched Disclosure Day, and it was very trippy. Are you watching the College World Series? Today, personally, no. But, like, I have been, yes. My stupid team is out, obviously. Thanks and Gig'em. Let's look at the store. West Virginia, no, Troy. Yeah, Troy knocked out Ole Miss today, right? Yeah, and then West Virginia just started against UNC. Georgia's going to win, guys. I think Georgia's going to win. Uh-oh. Let's view the deleted message. Can I view? Vaccinator, hey, loving this channel so far. You've got some really interesting takes. It's so inspiring to see and hopefully, ha, 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 ha. So funny. Good job. The stream bot got a real bot. There you go. I'm watching the White House card tonight. Yes, me too. I will flip that on probably. It starts at like 7, right? 8 Eastern. In the, yeah, the Delaware, yeah, there's so crabs everywhere. The DMV, Delaware, Baltimore, Maryland, crabs, crab cakes and football. Zay hearing that in South America saying, let's go Colombia, true. What's my favorite NFL team? The Vikings, unfortunately. Me and Sri, you did. That was, honestly, it was kind of funny. It was just after you for no reason. I think it was a hate crime. 6 Central and 5. Oh, so the card already started? It's starting at 9 because of rain. That was a worry. I saw they flew the bald eagle out. And I'm proud to be an American. And they pushed it back. Okay. Well, guess what? It's the summer of America. Summer of soccer, summer of America. We got the World Cup. Knicks won the title. That's pretty much America's team. We got fights on the White House lawn. We're going to have a bunch of Europeans in America watching Joey Chestnut glizzy down 80 dogs. It's going to be immaculate. I just can't wait to see the reactions of Europeans watching Joey Chestnut on the 4th of July gobble down a bunch of wieners. Let's see. Adam's a Lions fan. Flame C. It's all the fun in this one. Chris, 0-0, 16 minutes gone, yes. The only fight I care about is Sugar Sean O'Malley, obviously. NFC North runs the NFL. True. We do have fans from every team. Fit right in. Besides the Bears. We have any zesty boys here? We better knock this aerial clone out. Uh-oh, Ecuador! Ooh! Nope, yup. NFL runs through the NFC North.
Finding himself somewhat free on this right side. Essier got it wider. Defended by Franco on that left side. Drop back. Essier looking for the Pepe.
Oh. Stream dipped. I was like, oh my god, this is something. Oh, there we go. Trying to manage this over here. This is difficult. No, Zin is a Chiefs fan. But the Bears are zesty. I can't do the emojis. Wait, can I do the emoji? Wait, can I do the studio live? Oh god, wait, I can do this here. I think I can for my computer. Good pressure here by the Ivorian. Also, Ivory Coast, the best fucking name ever. What do you call? Do you know what you call people from Ivory Coast? They're the Ivorians. That's super tough. That is super tough. Ew, that's too much of my face. Here, let me shrink. Can I shrink? Down. I'm trying to text over here. Here we go, zesty. They're the elephants because of ivory. I mean, you can't call them elephants. They're the Ivorians. That sounds like some old-time warrior group. I know, the Ivorians. It's super tough. People from the Ivory Coast are called Ivorians. That's fucking awesome. It's almost as good as being an American, being an Ivorian. That's tough.
He's saying he's not hurt, doesn't need attention. Here's that point.
From Singo coming across in the last second feed. He catches his quad as he's coming through. Easily one though from Ecuador.
Casillas walking to the sideline.
USA. Let's see. Why can't I call them elephants? Feels fucked up. But I'm Plutonian. What the fuck? You're from Pluto? I kind of hate the Vikings because y'all knocked us out of big in the playoffs Christmas Day. That's right. More of that where we came from. Guess what? You cost us the 1 seed 2 years ago.
And unnecessarily, the player will have to stay off the field for 1 minute.
Caicedo's not liking it. Thank you, Dr. Joe. It's Steve Monday. Several changes for this tournament to try to speed up play.
Continue right now from Ivory Coast.
Caicedo's at the sideline begging to come in. He's got to sit out for the minute. On that right, Due's pass back.
All right, there we go. You did not get robbed. Other one. How many cookies can you make with a cookie? It depends, second take. How big of a cookie? Got robbed versus Pittsburgh. That was that crazy touchdown, right? I can't remember. Who scored that touchdown? That touchdown was nuts. Oh my God, this is... Ecuador-Ivory. Ooh, good D. There we go. Here we go. This mobile live, I'm working, guys. We're working this mobile live. We're trying. We're trying. Infinite. That's a lot. Just to let everyone know, the Dolphins are going to be the surprise team and go 12-5 and beat the Cards in the Super Bowl, 42-15. I like it. Call it. Are there any Cowgirls? Taj isn't here. We do have our resident Cowboy fan. Also, I live in Texas, so I'm surrounded by Cowboy fans. We have all the Cowboy fans here. God, this drink is amazing, guys. Cherry Coke Float Zero, a bunch of ice, a smidge of old-fashioned mix, and your drinking whiskey of choice. But drink responsibly. Only drink if you're above age. But phenomenal right now. Jazz fan, let's go Ivory Coast. I'm not buying you anything, Flame. You get nothing. Also, not Mr. Rich. Vegas odds are plus... That's a good odds. Hey, if anybody offers you $500 million to 1, you take them. We also got robbed by Dallas. That too. Was that the 2-point conversion game? The 2-point conversion game. Ecuador off the bar. I got them second place in Group E. Good. I mean, not a bad take. I went back and forth between them and Ecuador. I did ultimately land on Ecuador. I have Ivory Coast getting out of the group. I really like this Ivory Coast team. So we're good. We're good. We can root for the Ivorians, which is now our new favorite name. People from Ivory Coast are called Ivorians. We live it. We love it. Yo. Micah should have had like 100 holding calls that weren't called. It's the most held. No, Myles Garrett is the most held person in the NFL. How are we going on the picks here? Ecuador 30%, Ivory Coast 30%, 40% draw. I mean, that's probably the safest.
At the moment in Philly, it is scoreless.
It doesn't count when Michael Parsons doesn't line up at a position. Michael Parsons runs around. You're going to get into double teams if you just run around. What an awesome name. I know, Jazz fan. We got super litty titty about that. Let's take a look at the board, though. Here, look, you can see. Let's take a look at what we got so far with my potato handwriting. So we got the whole bracket ready to rock and roll, boys. I do like this. So we got first round in Group A. 2-0 Mexico over South Africa. Korea 2-1 over Bosnia-Herzegovina. We got 1-1 Canada. Oh, no, wait, Canada and Bosnia. Who the fuck did Korea play? Czechia. They played Czechia. Guys, this thing was on sale on Amazon for $12. It's made out of, like, actual material, not shitty paper, so they don't have all the flags in. I'm okay with it. Figure it out. Group B, everybody tied. Switzerland sucks. Group C, Brazil, Morocco with the big tie, 1-1. Scotland gets the win. They're topping the group right now with 3 points over Haiti. Obviously, the boys in the red, white, and blue up 4-1 over Paraguay. Australia with the shocker in Group D, 2-0 over Turkey. Big one. We saw the Germans put up a 7 spot against Curacao today. We got Ecuador going, and then Japan and the Dutch tied 2-2. So, pretty great start so far to the tournament. That's fake, Flame. You're making up flake ones. Plutonium. That's fake.
The union of fruity sweet gummy and crunchy nerds gummy clusters. Unleash your senses.
I need real ones. Mbappe. You were born on Pluto. Pluto's not even a planet, bro. Yeah, Big Bear Town, USA is the greatest. Big Bear Town, USA is the greatest place on the planet. Heavy favorites to win the World Cup. You don't know about that. Nobody knows about that place. Not as good as Pete Town, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. Not quite as good as Pete Town. Hey, Bear, did you keep that guy's package? Hydration break. Where's this game being played? Oh my God, I love those. Dude, Ivory Coast's kits are awesome. Their warm-up shirts are insane. People from Hershey, Pennsylvania are called Hersheyans. I thought they were just called the chocolates. He's scared. That's crazy. That's like the craziest coincidence ever. Is this game in Pittsburgh? Is that Pittsburgh? No. Where is this?
Magnificent view of this stadium. When we say sea of yellow,
Cleveland? Philly. Oh, they're at the link. I didn't realize it without people like throwing stuff at other people and trashy Eagle fans. Couldn't recognize the link.
remember you can finish in third place and still advance to the knockout stage, but
They got look at that. Look, there's an Ivory Coast guy hanging out with the Ecuadorians. Everybody's having a good time. But this has been great. This has been great for the USPR right now, this tournament. Everyone loves it. Hold on. What are they using foul language? Oh my God. I saw that. You want to be Glazer? I got Ecuador 4-0. Ivory Coast is ass. Ivory Coast is not ass. Ivory Coast is not ass whatsoever. Ivory Coast is good. I'm going to turn off the chat bot. Chat bot was a little too... It was a foul. Ivory Coast is not bad at all. This is not the old Ivory Coast teams. There's a yellow. That's a less than ideal. We all know Nigeria should have made it. Nigeria got bodied, man. They lost in the playoff, didn't they? Who'd they lose to in the playoff? They lost to somebody bad in the playoff. Nigeria is normally in the tournament.
this match. Left side, Minda.
How do I save this?
Pacho.
There we go. Fuck street. Don't talk about my bot like that.
Towards the middle, sent back by Ordonez to Melendez in goal. The middle.
I don't know how to save that I turned them off. The settings on Streamlag is annoying. There we go. It was either Ivory Coast or the DR Congo. They probably lost to the DR Congo. Ivory Coast is much better than DR Congo, but the DR Congo came to... if you guys didn't see the fit check for the Congo coming in to the U.S., that was nasty. They look like a bunch of pimps. They had a bunch of leopard print. They look tough. Well, I just turned it off. Let's see if it stayed off. It is off. Ecuador! 29th minute here. My ribs are probably almost done. Great ball, Ecuador. Off the bar! Oh, that's twice. Ecuador off the bar. I did know Christian Pulisic's from Hershey, Pennsylvania. But he also left when he was a kid. While Senegal was getting obbed by U.S. security. Probably just... No, Senegal's been here for a while. We just played a friendly with them. Played a friendly with them 2 weeks before the tournament. Senegal's got a good team too. That's kind of what gave me hope. Like USA beat Senegal, and then we look good against Germany, and then obviously looking great in game one. It's like those are good teams. You can't tell me those two teams aren't good. Now Senegal's in a little bit of a weird spot. They're a little banged up on top of it. The whole AFCON disaster was a thing. Like the AFCON shit was nuts. We recognize Senegal as the AFCON champions on the channel. USA to the finals and a win. It's happening, I believe. Everybody smash that like button if you haven't already. If you're new here, drop a sub. Really appreciate it. It helps the stream out a ton. We are going to be live for every single day of the World Cup, whether it's this format, the other format. Maybe it's post-game, maybe it's during games. We got shorts. We got everything, baby. This is the summer of soccer. A Simpsons episode predicted it was going to be Portugal versus Mexico. I did see that for the World Championships in America. It wasn't super specific. It didn't say like the World Cup 2026 or whatever. It was like World Champion in America. So Portugal, Mexico. It was Portugal, Mexico, World Champion in America. Also, I think they're probably going to be on the same side of the bracket is the problem. Mexico also did not look that good against South Africa. That's a foul. Dive, no foul. Get up. If you disagree, you get timed out. This was a joke. Don't take away my mom. Mexico honestly didn't look that good, but they're going to play until the quarterfinals in Azteca. If they win their group, it's a fucking bitch and a half place to play. They do not lose in Azteca. Also, the problem is if the U.S. wins and gets to the quarters, I think we play in Miami against Spain or something. We're in a bad spot. Well, the U.S. should never have to leave the heartland. Fuck Mexico. I agree. That might just be one of the worst shots ever. Ecuador looks so much better than Ivory Coast. I feel like they'll win it eventually. I agree, Jazz fan. But at a point, maybe they won't. You know? Maybe it gets in their head a little bit. Like, gets in their head that they're not putting the ball in the back of the net. But they definitely look like the better in the attacking play. But it was kind of similar last night for the Australia-Turkey game. Like, Turkey was kind of leading the attack. They missed a couple of nice saves. And then Australia buries one. Turkey again all second half, pressing, can't get it. And then Turkey buries number two. Or Australia buries number two, and Turkey loses 2-0. But Ecuador is so much better than Ivory Coast, but Ivory Coast is not that good. They're like the fifth worst side in this cup. They are not like the fifth worst side in this cup at all, Ivory Coast. Qatar was one of the worst squads, and they got a draw. Curacao is really bad. Curacao was awful. Haiti's bad. Iraq is worse than New Zealand. Iraq is really bad. Iraq is a lamb to slaughter. So you just never know. Like, Switzerland should have won that game like 3-0, 4-0. Another team that couldn't score. I know you're talking about just, oh, God. Yeah, I know you're talking. I'm just talking about in the tournament. Iraq is bad in this tournament. Like, everyone knows Iraq is bad. They're also they're going to get slaughtered. They're the lamb to slaughter in that group. Haiti looked bad. I mean, Haiti actually didn't look terrible last night. Qatar should have got dominated. They were one of the worst teams coming into the tournament. But they did their job. Shot at Kyrie. Oh, great block. I think he hesitated a little too much. I think you just got to let that rip off the roll. I don't know much about the DR Congo. I think New Zealand's one of the worst. This is a build-up. New Zealand's always going to make it out of Oceania now, probably, so they're going to start getting a good team.
That's the position that we were talking about coming into this game.
USA, Portugal, World Cup Finals, I agree. I'm shocked Qatar got a draw yesterday. I agree. If Ivory Coast can get a draw out of this, yes, this would be a big draw for Ivory Coast. But yes, the Qatar, I mean, that's the most shocking result of the tournament is the draw against Switzerland. Switzerland heavy favorites to win that group. Qatar, one of the worst teams in the tournament. And then, honestly, last night, Australia beating Turkey 2-0 was kind of like, whoa. Hold up. Wait a minute. Turkey was favored to win. People were picking Turkey to win that group over the U.S., and they just got fucking bodied. Hello? The U.S. team did well. Thank you, thank you. I agree. I think the U.S. looked really good. USA plays like that every game. I'm going to be ecstatic. Actually, I could say like 7-14 in the World Cup because I just remembered you said Iraq, but also Qatar is pretty bad. Yeah, Qatar is bad, but they did get the draw. I think Iraq is just bad in the tournament. Like, we had the rankings. Saudi Arabia also has a weird team. I think my hottest take was I picked Iran to finish third in that group behind Egypt. I just think there's a little too much going on. They had to switch camps. Iran's been good in the last 2 World Cups, though. He's just been kind of weird with Mo Salah. But we're having fun. It's been a great tournament so far. We're day 4. It's been a lot of fun. The crowds are electric. They're packed. Everyone's having a good time. American PR is the best it's ever been. Everybody from around the world coming to America is like, oh, fuck, this place is awesome. It is awesome. And it's like, that's what we've been trying to tell y'all. Saudi Arabia is 10 times better than the Ivory Coast. I don't know about that. We're going to have to see. Where's Saudi Arabia? They're in H, right? We'll see how they look against Uruguay. And that's not a super good Uruguay team. It's an okay Uruguay team. Cape Verde is my sleeper. I have Cape Verde making the knockouts. I like Cape Verde. Cape Verde is just like kind of good. All things considered, 500,000 people. They're like, Cape Verde is just kind of good. Curacao is not making the semis. They are done. Curacao eliminated today. No recovery from a 7-1 loss. I don't give a shit how good you are.
James Corden and the After Hours crew will be up next tonight for another nightly wrap of World Cup action. Special guest Norway's Erling Haaland tonight on Fox.
Are there a lot of reporters from other countries saying the World Cup should always have at least one location in the U.S.? Oh, there are a lot of reporters? I don't like the big split, like, locations. It's stupid. Stupid. I hate for the next World Cup that they're doing, like, 6 countries because they have the stupid 3 centennial matches. They're trying to do, like, 64 teams as well to get in. The 30% of FIFA's getting in. They're doing 3 matches in Paraguay, Argentina, and Uruguay because Uruguay hosted the first tournament in 1930. And then Morocco, Portugal, Spain is doing a joint host. I'm okay with that because they're all right next to each other, but like a little bit of weird travel and stuff. Curacao have been eliminated since they qualified. Jamaica's usually a solid squad out of CONCACAF, especially like how the fuck did Jamaica not qualify with Mexico, USA, and Canada out of it? The 3 best teams in CONCACAF weren't in qualifications. Same with Costa Rica. Another good squad usually that just doesn't qualify. They're winning their next game 12-0. That guy's got some crazy knitwear on. That was awesome. Ecuador's definitely had the better of the possession. What's the next game tonight, guys? What's the late game tonight? It's Tunisia, right? It's Tunisia and Sweden. Is Tunisia and Sweden the next game tonight? Score 0-0, Flame. We are still 0-0, baby. Also, I gotta finish this cold. My cooler's ice is officially melted. We put it on Friday. It's Sunday. It's officially melted. My cooler also cost $20, $25, not $150. It should have been Costa Rica. The rest of the 37 can fight for the last spot. Yeah, Costa Rica is just a good team that's had good runs in recent cups. I don't know. I wasn't locked in on CONCACAF qualifying, obviously, since we were automatic bid. Didn't have to fucking worry about it. Which was real nice after 2018. Jamaica, Costa Rica, then everyone else can fight for the last 37 spots. Well, that's not fair. Italy should be in the fucking... It's not the best teams. It's the best It's supposed to be the best representation across the world. Because if it was the best teams, Italy would be in this tournament. Russia would be in this tournament. Costa Rica, Jamaica would be in this tournament. But it's a representation of the world that is the World Cup. So sometimes you catch a bad beat in where you got to qualify. Wales is probably better than a lot of these squads. Good ball, Ecuador, no shot. I think Ivory Coast has done a good job hanging around. Did Japan beat Swiss? Japan played the Netherlands today, and they drew 2-2. It was the best game of the tournament, I think. Japan-Netherlands was like the best game of the tournament.
Sends this one deep in Ecuador territory. One there by Pacho. They go right back. Cassier's pass up the middle. Denied. They try to bring it down, but it's a come from Valencia. And see the east side of that ball. Single. Play. Fuck the ball. Settled. Never got there. Caicedo from long distance will push it to the right.
Caicedo. Possession. Really important in this posture right now for Ivory Coast, just to make sure they don't dive in. They got 3 yellow cards. If Ecuador was smart, they will go down on any sort of contact just to try to get the referee to have a second guess.
He's up half action on FS1. We're talking about on this very busy day at the World Cup. Germany 7-1.
I had Japan beating the Dutch boys. I said, Russia can't be in this tournament. They perma-banned over the stupid shit. Who the fuck cares? Put them in. Fucking dumb. Who the fuck cares? Put them in. It ain't their fault. It's not their fault. It's not the athletes' faults. They're hosting the Losers World Cup. I know that. Coming up, like people who aren't in. Crazy, we go from Russia hosting the 2018 Cup that they're perma banned. Analytically, the Cavs won the World Cup and the NBA title last night. So good for the Cavs. All right, we're almost at halftime here. Once we hit halftime, I'm probably going to mute the stream. Mixed martial artist, where were you last night? Were you in the stream last night? I don't remember. Well, we did it. The Knicks are the greatest sports team in the history of planet Earth. Jalen Brunson's the new greatest athlete of all time. Yes, all factual true. Bing bong. We were all super happy the Knicks won. We had a nice little whiskey pour. We enjoyed it. A good time. Don't you wish we were rooting for the Knicks? Appreciate the gold coin. I can see the gold coin now. Can scat over Jalen Brunson? No. Jalen Brunson's the king of New York, boys. Alexa, play Sinatra. Also, that Nike commercial was awesome. If you guys didn't see that Nike commercial last night, we talked about it on stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Nike commercial with the Billy Joel Nike commercial after the Knicks won. Great commercial.
Here's Caicedo. Take it away.
Ecuador looked the better of the two squads, but we're still tied at 0. Still tied at 0, baby. It's hanging on well for the Ivorians. Honestly, the easiest group team was Curacao because Curacao will never make it past the team. Yeah, I mean, that was just a free win. But they did get a goal. Ooh, shot on net for Ivory Coast. They They were tied with Germany for a time. That's cool for them. They got a goal. Not getting shut out of the World Cup is a huge accomplishment. How many teams have we seen get in there like terrible teams qualify and they go 3 games, no goals, nothing, one and done. So they got a goal. They'll always have that goal for Curacao. And maybe Curaçao's going to like start qualifying because I think we're just going to have like automatic qualifiers now that things are getting big. Curacao is not making the knockout. But I love seeing moments like that for small teams. As we look at the bracket here, we're looking good. What games are tomorrow? So we got Tunisia. Yes, Tunisia, Sweden is tonight. And then tomorrow we have Belgium, Egypt. That's a good game. Iran and New Zealand. Iran needs 3 points in that game. Iran needs 3 points in that game. And then we got Spain, Cape Verde. If Cape Verde can get a fucking point tomorrow, that'll be awesome. Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. Those are the 4 games tomorrow. Oh, we're looking at 4 games a day, though, for the rest of the... Like, we have 4 games a day, pretty much the rest of the tournament, I believe. Hockey game's starting here soon as well. Put on the other TV. World Cup. Let's see the schedule. Mexico fans think they're winning the cup. Stuart, well, they are completely wrong. Mexico was super mediocre. Super mediocre in their opener compared to the boys in the red, white, and blue who put on a fucking ass whooping. They were up a man and they could only score 2 goals. Corner from Ivory Coast flicked out. So yeah, Monday's got 4 games. Is Tuesday got 4? Are we 4 games? Yeah, we're like pretty much. No, 3 games on Tuesday. What's Wednesday? Is Wednesday 3 games? Wednesday 4 games. It's like 3 or 4 games every game. More like you're gay because USA is winning. You're gay. You're gay. All right, 4 minutes into stop. We have 3 minutes into stoppage time, and we have 4 minutes of stoppage time. So probably mute the stream. I'm gonna go check on my ribbies after this, but I'll keep the camera on. We can hang out. Germany put an ass whooping on, yes, but at least Curacao got a goal. We talked about this probably a little bit before, just before you hopped in, Stuart. Curacao got a goal. Like, that's something they're gonna have forever. Curaçao's probably the worst team in this tournament. They're like the smallest nation ever to qualify. They got a goal. They were tied with Germany. They have a moment. It's awesome for them. Germany's good. They ran it up. The goal differential thing is really important, guys. We're going to see a lot of ass kickings. Israel winning the 2028 World. It's every 4 years to be the 2030 World Cup flame. 2030 World Cup in Morocco, Portugal, and España. And it's the 100th anniversary. Next World Cup is the 100th anniversary of the World Cup. All right, I think we're hitting halftime. Hold on. Where's my magnet? Is my magnet still over here? Hey! There's my magnet. Hold on. It's like, where's my magnet? There we go. It's like, where's my magnet? Shut up, Flame. Don't tell me shut my bitch ass. You shut your bitch ass up. All right, hold on. Let me add this. Bot Buster. You do love that. Let's see. Let me pin this comment. Muted. Halftime. I'm on mute. Halftime, boys. All right, everybody do their thing. I'll have the camera with me. Pin this. But appreciate everybody. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got daily World Cup content here on the channel. We are going to be live every single day for the World Cup. It's been a great start to the tournament, but grab a drink, hit the bathroom. I got dinner going, but we're just going to mute the stream.
Assistant says, no, I can't believe this. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this? Don't you dare produce a 0-0. Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Don't you dare. Nobody's done it yet.
I know.
You got another half.
Exactly. Taking a quick look at the live Ruby standings, Germany as expected.
What the fuck are we arguing about?
Ivory Coast tonight in
What the fuck are you guys arguing about?
Goalless at the moment, but even though
We will watch the UFC once it starts.
it doesn't mean it's a bad game, does
But-
it, Javier?
Whatever. I'll be back. I'm back. I'm back. We're almost back from halftime. My ribs are not done yet, so. Oh well.
Element can be just as meaningful for you.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweatpants, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading. No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collars stay stiff all day.
Get a free cloud cotton quarter zip with your order this Father's Day only at collarsandco.com.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
No goals in that first half between Ivory Coast and Ecuador, but plenty of chances as we brought you during our half-time show. And if you take the point of view of Ivory Coast, Lex, they'll see those opportunities and they'll think, we got away with a few there.
Yeah, Ivory Coast did get away with a few, but 1-1.
In this environment, if they are to hang on and get a point out of this, I think they'll be incredibly happy based on the first half. They did change some differences.
Why not? The feeling with good balls to Diomande. He's a nightmare to Incapié in 1-1. He's pretty good customer. Center back for Ecuador,
Yan Diomande apparently on his way to your old club, Thiago, to Liverpool. Javier, your thoughts ahead of the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ecuador is going to keep that same mentality to go and try to score. Like we spoke, yeah, I think Ivory Coast can have a chance, because spaces are going to keep coming, and then, yeah, the individuality that Ivory Coast have, they can make the difference in the game.
Ivory Coast haven't got anywhere near, of course, as many supporters, Javier, in the stadium as we can see. It's a sea of yellow there. Just talk us through how that affects them.
I mean, sometimes it's not only, I don't think it's an effect. Sometimes,
Let's see here.
It's yellow. So sometimes it's even better to upset the majority of the stadium. It's a very good sensation. Even when you score a goal, and like I call it, you can hear the silence of the stadium. Sometimes that's something that can give you a little bit of extra motivation. Exactly. Sometimes it's fun.
Alexa, we love to play away games, right? By the way, this shot is incredible. I mean, this is an advertisement for Philadelphia, for the World Cup.
He feeds the Brazilian population 100% in that one, in that stadium.
As the sun sets on Philly, it's time to go back to the second half.
When hockey game. Also open that messenger. Where? On fucking thing? I just found a video of someone rebuilding a team on FIFA but only using Curacao players. That's probably a tough one. Speaking of rebuilds, college football is about to come out early July. We're going to be doing coaching rebuilds. I'm going to be a coach. We're going to have to vote what schools we're going to do. I'm going to do 2 polls. I'm going to do a poll on the stream. I'm going to do a poll on the channel, and we're going to vote what team we're doing. Unpin the message. Thank you, Flame. Thank you, Flame. Unpin the message. Unpin the message. Thank you. I got you. I beat you to it. I deciphered it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. All right, second half underway, baby. Let's go, boys. Poll is pretty even. Ecuador 36, Ivory Coast 29, 36% draw. We can live. Hockey game starts soon. Hockey game soon. When hockey game? Hockey game soon. Hockey game 7. Hockey game should already be going. Let's watch my other TV turn off my lights because somehow this TV has... Look at this. If I hit anything on this TV, it just messes with my lights. Somehow the RF on my second TV... Ecuador ball. Good save. This feels like a game Ivory Coast is just going to draw. This just feels like an Ivory Coast draw, boys. They're going to hang around. Ecuador looks better. Ivory Coast just picks up a draw. Feels like that kind of game.
right from the get-go.
Can I look at the? Let's look at the West Virginia North Carolina score.
This game, looking to see if they can create some opportunities.
2-1 North Carolina top 4. And they're dropping some puck. They're starting the puck. Yo, anyways, I got 3 $50 bills for graduating, so I have enough for the MVP bundle. Nice, but the MVP bundle is a scam. Don't get it, Glazer. Don't get it. It's a scam. EA, don't trust EA. But if you want to play both, get it. Fucking who cares? Might as well get them both early if you're playing Madden and college football. I'm not playing Madden, so we're going to wait for, like, the early access one. But it does look better than last year. Fingers crossed. 26 was not good. 27 does look better, especially with the Dynasty updates. But now that they have the new coaching mode where you can just like watch from the press box, I think we're going to do a lot of that. Like we're just going to build up. We're going to be an offensive coordinator at a small school, medium school. And then we're going to just become a head coach. We're just going to go through the career. I'll dress up. We'll have fun. We'll have some fun streams where I pick the plays. I pick the plays and they sim. We'll be the offensive coordinator. Just content on top of content. Uh-oh. Ecuador making a push. Cross into the box. Harmlessly to the keeper. Boo-doop. 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 Oh.
Immediately find the wide space out wide left, and they're off and running. Just the wrong decision, wrong final pass in the end.
The wrong decision, wrong final pass in the end.
Franco.
See if Ivory Coast can get something going here. I'd love an Ivory Coast goal just to kick this party off. Yaya Torre? Ah, good. It's cooled off at least.
As we've noticed throughout the game so far, immediately when they get into the half, if they go quickly. So Ivory Coast increased that.
I can name 14 players who would have been better cover athletes than Caleb Williams. You could do more if you could do more. I mean, Caleb is fine. Just the cover doesn't look great. Ivory Coast play back shot over the bar. I'm planning to get the MVP bundle because it's worth it. I don't know if it is. Who are the 8 third-place teams you got? That's a great question. Let me look on my bracket. We do have the channel bracket official. My official picks. My official picks. Let's see. Who are my 8 third-place teams? Okay, my 8 third-place teams are South Africa, Scotland, Ivory Coast, Sweden, Iran, Cape Verde, Norway, and Austria. Those are my 8 third-place teams. Drake May could have been on the cover. That's fine. I don't get my panties in a wad on who's on the covers of these games. I don't get excited. We don't get check who I got. I can't see everybody else's bracket. It's stupid. I can't see what. Oh wait, actually I can. That's a lie. I lied. I can see that. I forgot I can see that. I usually don't get any points until it's over. I can see it. The Vikings can fix Garrett Gilbert. What are your thoughts? No politics, Dubs Nation. Flame, who are your third place teams? West Virginia just tied it. We just had it on. It was 2-1. We flipped over the hockey. There you go. Home run? No, you're good. You're good. Flame, don't delete it. Flame. Don't delete it. He's a new member. He's fine. Just said no politics. He's fine. It wasn't offensive. He's allowed to ask a question. You're good. Everybody's good. Flame, your third place teams were Scotland, Paraguay, Ecuador, Japan, Iran, Senegal, Algeria, and Ghana. He's got the American Ghana PTSD. But home run whip, I'm assuming. Ivory Coast on the attack. Ball in, shot off the bar! Another one off the bar for Ivory Coast. This is like the best 0-0 game we've seen. This game is fucking litty-titty. I deleted it because it wasn't proper punctuation. Shut up. Naughty, naughty. Puck's about to drop. Judo. Not really new because I watched all your live videos a long time ago and talked Cowboys with you. All right, Dubs. Appreciate that. Just feels new. Don't remember. Sorry. I don't remember. But we also don't have like a hanging banner like on the rules. Kind of. Zay, what's up? Watching this game, brother? Ecuador, you should be... I know you're rooting for Ivory Coast because you probably hate Ecuador. Is Ecuador and Colombia rivals? They feel like rivals. Feels like rivals. Respectfully, Ivory Coast could place third in their group, but I don't think they'll make it as one of the 8th place teams. I think they do, just because of the group setups. Like, there are certain just death groups that... I mean, now, Qatar definitely throws a wrench picking up that point against Switzerland. But Ivory Coast... If you can get 3 points you're getting out of your group, Ivory Coast can beat Tunisia. Oh, wait, they're not in that group. What group? Ivory Coast can beat Curacao. That's 3 points. 3 points is getting you out of your group. 3 points is probably getting you a top 8 spot. So Ivory Coast gets Curacao. It's a free win. UFC broadcast starts in a rain delay. Yes. Saying I knew it was in a rain delay, and weather was not ideal. That's the risk with an outdoor event. West Virginia beating Troy looks a lot better. It doesn't look worse, that's for sure. They survived, beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss should have... Fuck Ole Miss. Ole Miss is bad, man. We beat Ole Miss. Oh, you got the whole bracket back. They're awesome. From... I just got home from horse racing. Lit. How'd your horses do? You're hammered as fuck. Nice. How'd your horses do? Did you race? Were you racing horses today? Or were you just watching? Why did they put Ivory Coast in that group? It's just random. It's random. Glazer, it's random. It has to do with the pot. It's random. Certain rules. Like, America should have had Curacao. We almost had the perfect group. You have to have a team from Europe, and so, like, teams get skipped. The group should have been... If we went on straight picks, the USA would have had Curacao instead of Turkey in their group, and this would have been the softest group in the world. But there's rules. Every group has to have a European team now. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Really wish Arizona State made it instead of Ole Miss. Arizona State, a better team. Lots of teams better than Ole Miss. I'm surprised Ole Miss made it out of the regional. Ecuador! Good ball! Into the box! Whips it in! Overheaded! Out. Good D. All right. Alex Petrangelo ripping the horn in Vegas. Both these teams have like a hurricane horn. 4 of my horses won and 2 took third, and 5 of them got scratched. That sucks. But congratulations. Everybody hit the emojis for Zay. 4 of his horses won, and he got 2 thirds. Good day at the races. I need Ecuador to score some goals. Looking tough. Looking tough. I seen Germany, Brazil, the team. I mean, Curaçao's like the worst team ever. But yes, 7-1 whip. But Curaçao's terrible. But Germany scored 7 today. Yes. The Germans look good today. They got their 7 goals. Subs on for Ecuador. Puck is also about to drop in Vegas. Puck has dropped in Vegas. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Hurricanes, 1 win away. Didn't we have... Yes, that's why I was hyped. This is why I was hyped going into the Cup. First 60 minutes when the starters played. Tie game 1-1. And the U.S. was the better looking squad. We had more of the attack, more of the pressure. We gave up a shit goal early and then looked really good for the rest of that game. So, and then the boys proved that Germany looked, I mean, Curacao is horrid. But Germany looked good today. We obviously looked great on Friday. Let's see how we look next week against Australia. If we beat Australia, we win the group bid. Like we'll be hard pressed to lose the group if we win that game by more than a goal. We're essentially a lock to win the group if we win by 2 goals on Friday. Because I don't see us losing to Turkey by multiple goals. If we lose to Turkey, it'll be a goal. But I don't think we're going to lose to Turkey. Ivory Coast headed out. A 0-0 draw is going to be bad, yes, because the draw, both of them pretty much locked up their spots in Curacao. Well, like, Curaçao's eliminated anyway. Curaçao's eliminated. A point. You need a third. Yes, they're going to have 4 points. They're into the knockouts. With a draw gets you into the knockouts because you'll beat Curaçao, get 4 points. 4 points definitely get you to the knockouts. Flo Balogun leading the World Cup in scoring with a pair. Yes, sir. Adam, welcome back. Hope you took a good break. 0-0 draw would be funny. Honestly, it would be because this game has been really good. There's been like 4 balls off the bar. A 0-0 draw. And this would be the most exciting 0-0 draw we've seen in a while. This has not been a boring game whatsoever. It's been an actually super exciting game. Because I don't want Ivory, because they're going to get beat up. Everyone's going to get beat up. It's a round of 32 now. All those third place teams are going to get beat up. There's like one third place. There'll be like one third place team. Because the groups aren't stacked. There's no group of death anymore. The groups are not stacked. The France-Senegal group is the best group. France, Senegal, Norway are the 3, like Norway because of their offense, but their defense is atrocious. But obviously they got Holland. That's the best group, I think. So all the third place teams are just not going to be good. I won't kill both more to changes now. That's not how that works. Does he have any link? If the boys work on in the box passes, I feel like they'll be even better. I agree. But the finishing was good. I felt like it was the second half. The starters were not. The starters, like, they took every opportunity. They had the one shitty offsides, and that was a very close offside. They easily, Flo could have easily had a hat trick. All 3 of them are making, but I see France, Norway, Senegal, and then whoever the last place is in the group. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Like, Senegal, Norway. Senegal's kind of weird right now. I just worry about Norway's defense. Obviously, Norway could score like 5 goals and just win a game because they have an elite attack and they have the best scorer in the world. Like, Holland can just win a game. He's already committed. Actually, he's a little long. I think he's committed now that he played a World Cup game with them. Do you see where we got robbed of possession when the goalie's hand hit it out? I did. We did lose a corner. But you cannot give corners. You can only take corners away. It happens. I'm not going to complain. There is no complaint. We gave up a potato goal. Like, it was like a shitty goal we gave up. But other than that, like, I cannot fucking complain about how the boys looked. They got 3 great attackers. One of them comes off the bench and the other 2 start. Yes, Norway's attack is awesome. But their defense is really bad. Their defense is bad. They kind of have, like, the opposite of the English. The English defense is unbelievable. They obviously have Harry Kane, who's an elite scorer. But the rest of the England squad, like, kind of weird. But they have the best. They have the best defense in the. They have the best defense in the tournament. Kind of surprised how much physicality they get away with sometimes. I like the physical. Let them fucking play, baby. We like playing a physical game. But I do think Olengard, Holland, and King can perform. Yeah, it's going to be like, do they score enough? Like, it'll be like, they're going to have to win like games 3-2, 4-2, which they definitely can, but they're not going to beat good teams. Like, if you're looking at the rules to it, well, the rules to the T are fucking lame in soccer. Yeah, that's like the thing. Like, they're going to lose to France. France will hold them to 2 goals and they'll score 3 or 4. Like, that's the problem. Like, great teams with, well, like, elite squads all across the board. We're going to keep them. And Vegas scored. You're way ahead of me. Fuck. How are you that far ahead of me? We're about to get a fucking face-off here. We're not even close to the face-off, actually. Oh, you're predicting? Fuck you, Flame. Let the guys play till someone breaks a kneecap. Gets hurt. I do love the overturn replay. We saw the yellow card given to America. They went to the replay. It was a complete dive, and they gave the yellow card to Paraguay. I love that. Get the diving and time wasting out of soccer.
Two subs are up by the fourth official. Ready to come on. Went back behind the referee, who is allowing it now.
Good vibes. France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, England, Argentina. We'll get to the latter stages of the tournament. It depends on how the bracket falls, obviously. France has the most talented team, but I'm very worried about the chemistry of that team. Like, shit is just weird with Dembele and Mbappe. We got the PSG shit going on. Like, there's a lot of weird there. Not conducive, but they are super talented. I picked Spain to win the World Cup, so yeah, and I hate Spain, so that's not a homer pick. I just dislike Spain, but I think they're the best team, and I think they're going to win. Argentina's good. I have Spain beating Argentina in the final. Argentina has a ton, and Messi doesn't have to do a whole lot, and he can still create. Still a very super creative player. It's not the Portugal is the weird one. Portugal's the weird one with Ronaldo. That's a really weird thing. Germany looked good today, but worst team in the tournament. We'll see with the Germans. They don't feel like the Germany teams that are jugs, but they've also missed the knockouts the last two World Cups. I picked them to win the group over Ecuador. Also, goal for the Hurricanes, Flame. Suck on that, big dog. So we'll see. Feeling great about the Americans make a good run. Mexico should make a good run. Their bracket setup's nice. They got to play. They are in Azteca until the quarters. Like, they get 2 knockout games at home in Estadio Azteca. They are in great shape for that. So how is extra time determined? Is that like minutes added? No. Oh, yes. It's like break stoppages additions. The stoppage time, it's stoppage time. Extra time is different than stoppage time. But yeah, stoppage time is the added stuff. Extra time is if the game's tied after 90 minutes in the knockouts, they play 30 minutes. That's extra time. And now if you're hurt, you got to miss a minute. Yes, I like that. Yes. No faking injuries. Yes. Good call. Yes. Another. They've done a lot. There's a lot of good stuff that they're doing to try to fix soccer, which I like.
Well, it's about getting possession of the ball.
Just play the game, boys. Just play the game. Shit. Sorry, Flame. I didn't see the goal, but it looked nice. Oh, that was great goal. That was a great goal for Carolina. Great goal for Carolina. Right under the arm. Ripped it. Gripped it and ripped it.
Left side.
Diamande. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. Drop a sub if you're new here. We're going to be live for every single day of the World Cup. So if you're here for the soccer, we obviously have the Stanley Cup final. The Stanley Cup finals could be done tonight. So it'll be all World Cup the rest of the summer here. Some baseball. We finished the NBA, obviously. Last night, it's the summer of soccer, boys. Let's look at the base. We got the College World Series going on. How was that? Is it still 2-2? It is still 2-2. I think they should do something similar in college football and the NFL for faking injuries. I know we're working on that. We're working on that. We got to deal with Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin should just be sent to the gulag. Just play the game dirty. Whoa, if you have to in Mexico, took that to a T because they were 3 red cards in the South Africa versus Mexico. I don't think there's been a red card after that match. There has not, but that last red card by Mexico was stupid. Just let them go. I don't like the second red card against South Africa. The first one, like, obviously a red card. Lane Kiffin did low-key sell his team. He sold his team, and he also fakes injuries. He's notorious for faking injuries. Because his defense sucks. And so people do it back to him. All right, good. Let's see. Ivory Coast has looked a lot better in the second half. They've definitely looked the better of the 2 squads. We cannot hate on the Ivorians. Yemeni. Does Ole Miss play LSU this year? They do. They do, and they play in Oxford. They play in Oxford early. I think it's early. It's, uh-oh. Ecuador cross into the box. Handled by the Ivorians. I think it's early, too. I think it's like week 3 or week 4. It's super early. Let's see here. Let's look for LSU. Lane Kiffin and Ed O are about to run. Dude, Lane Kiffin and Ed O are about to run through the sororities at LSU. Wait, they play week 3. LSU, Ole Miss, week 3 in Oxford. I wish Lane Kiffin could actually make a good offense and defense. Well, he obviously make a good offense. Every year his team's wide receivers are tough. Quarterbacks, yeah. This year, his wide receivers from Mass, they were obviously good. He had a great quarterback in Trinidad Chambliss. He can't do a defense. He's got to work on his defense. Didn't LSU pay a shit ton for their roster? Yes, all the shit ton. They're the dirtiest team. Everybody hates fucking LSU. LSU plays... I do like this. LSU plays Ole Miss week 3, and then they play the Ags, I believe. Yes, they play at Ole Miss week 3, and then they get A&M in LSU. That's a good role for the Aggies because they're going to be emotionally drained after that game. And there are top wide receivers. Was supposed to go number 10 off the board, and they got taken wide receiver number 5. He was small too, right? It's the guy the Niners took. Shot, good save, rebound. Not quite. I'm forgetting his name. It's the guy the Niners took, right? He only had 700. Well, the NFL draft is not production. It's a lot of times projection. LSU, Ole Miss, I mean, they're 100%. They're 100%. That's 100% going to be game day. That's 100% going to be game day. What time is that game? It's 6:30. It's the 6:30. It's already game day. It's 6:30 ABC. That's the game. That is the game. LSU, Ole Miss, week 3. I mean, LSU plays Clemson week 1. LSU's schedule is super tough. All right, we got a hydration break. Everybody hydrate. I'm going to go hit the bathroom. Yeah, everybody hit the hydration over here. Did everybody hydrate? Do we hydrate? I don't have the NHL game. It's on ABC. Cable everywhere. It's everywhere. You have it. They were making him practice kickoff blocking instead of actual catching a football. If you can't catch, you can't catch. That's a different issue.
Smart card as well. Just do whatever you can just to deny the break.
I can't get it. It's not working. Rip.
Ivory Coast, Yolande, his ability to get to this ball first. Feels the pressure coming on. Just in the last second.
Still 1-0. Oh my God. The Ivory coach is going crazy.
Who's come on and shifted into that center back spot. Draws him down. Will take that yellow card regardless.
All right, guys, be ready for this. If all things work out in this plan, this is kind of going to be this setup for the game on Friday. ABC, CBS not working for me. Rip. Well, the soccer game is on Fox. Actually, it's on FS1. Ugh.
What's it going to take to get something on the board with the seven?
I had to do the program scan. Yeah, that's a good idea. The antenna sometimes needs a scan. Ivory Coast definitely looked the better of the two squads in the second half. Can't say they haven't, Glazer. You have to give Ivory Coast credit. They've definitely looked the better team in the second half. I got some Argentina chips, Lays. They're fire. Now they're making me kind of want to support Argentina. Now the steak, they're like steak, aren't they? They're like Argentinian steak. I don't know how you can channel Argentinian steak as a flavor. Now I have ABC, CBS, Fox I was missing the World Cup. I don't think the game is on Fox World Cup wise. I think it's on FS1.
Ivory Coast is trying to make the argument that it was played back and picked up by Galindez. Will pass back to the keeper. A little nervy moment there as there's been a few slippages.
What's FS1? It's Fox Sports 1. It's on YouTube TV. If it's ever, it's a cable channel. You need cable or YouTube TV or football or Fubo TV.
Soon for Ivory Coast, Sakari is one of them. On this right side, it's Preciado for Ecuador.
On DirecTV, yeah, I used to have DirecTV. I had DirecTV forever, but once the NFL package went away, so did we. Sunday Ticket is the only thing that is cared about in my family. Because we have to watch the Vikings.
Not only do you get more defensive cover against Diamante with the rotations and the substitutes that have come on for Ecuador, but Preciado on this near side, his ability to attack and at speed, really forcing Ivory Coast to have to drop down. So that also limits the impact of Diamante because he's having to
Still 2-2.
defensively in a much deeper position when he picks up the ball.
FS1 is the better version of ESPN. Correct! Even though FS1 was down and then everybody got caught fucking Joy Taylor and they got rid of Acho and then they fixed it. FS1 is now better. They got Wub. Wub is good usually. I know they're trying super hard. Uncle Colin's always a joy. First things first. We're fine. It's what ESPN used to be, but nothing will be what ESPN used to be. And ESPN is no longer what ESPN used to be. Also, NBC has a rule. That might be a local thing. NBC? Oh, they're on NBC. Hold on.
So, Ivory Coast has energized their squad here. Fresh legs coming in. See what they can do.
So Gary actually thought maybe he was going to start this game in place of Sega Fofana, but it'll be a straight swap sitting next to Cassier.
Hold on. Everyone got soccer fever anyways.
This is club soccer in Belgium.
Lum, lum. Let's see. We got the first 2 years of an NFL Sunday ticket free, and then last year expired, so I can't watch my team anymore, but we still kept it for events like the World Cup. You should just get Sunday ticket, man. It's worth it. Sunday ticket is kind of worth it. They're expensive. But I'm kind of expecting DirecTV to remove it in the middle of the World Cup. Yeah, that would be a DirecTV thing to do. But a lot of the games are on Fox, so if you just go, like, literally Amazon, get an antenna and screw it into the back of your TV, you'll have at least some of the games. All the USA games are on Fox. I know the USA games are on Fox for a national broadcast. OG ESPN before Disney will never be top. True! Sox Rangers? Ooh. Ew. Hold on.
6 games in the stadium. Mr. Now getting it back. Fresh legs in this game. Diamante splitting 2 defenders with that pass. Mr. Now lost it there, but it's recovered by Sangare. Mr. Now.
Everyone.
Way to go. Take it away.
Yeah, Diamante just needed to get off his foot a little bit sooner. There's something behind.
We got a penalty. We got a Vegas penalty, I think. Yep, Vegas penalty. Yeah, all USA. Yeah, all USA group. I mean, USA is always going to be on Fox. Like, they're going to get it to as many people as possible. Fox is available to the most people everywhere. It's going to be, I think, 4-4. Yes, for a minute 29. I knew Vegas was on the power play. Still got 10 minutes left plus stoppage time here in Philly. Ecuador and Ivory Coast. Yeah, Germany's in first place in this group. They scored, they're +6. They even canceled the OG ESPN 3. Well, ESPN canceled that. That has nothing to do with DirecTV. That has to do with DirecTV or ESPN. They're like ESPN Plus. You don't get the bullshit. Telling you, YouTube TV is the way to go. Their prices have gone up and it kind of fucking sucks, but YouTube TV is the way to go. You got everything. What about ESPN 8, the Ocho? Wish me luck on my bets tonight on UFC. I made so many different bets. It might be the most bets I've ever placed on one card. All right, luck, Silix. It'll probably be on after this World Cup match for a little bit. The stream, I mean, I'm gonna end the stream after this game, but I will be watching. But good luck, brother. Any extra winnings you make, you need to super chat $10 to your boy for any extra winnings that we are blessing upon you. Where is it? Can I watch? It's on Paramount Plus. The UFC card is on Paramount Plus. So you need an app. You need a streaming service. Paramount Plus is where the UFC fights are. All UFC fights are on Paramount Plus. It's better than pay-per-view, but you still got to pay for it. But Paramount Plus also has good TV. It's got all the South Parks. You have that? There you go. You can watch it. I didn't go against my heart on some picks, but when gambling, you bet with your head. Always bet with your head, not your heart. Honestly, you bet against your heart. I made an incredible winning one. My buddy was in Vegas. I faded A&M basketball. I think it was A&M baseball. I faded A&M baseball and the Yankees for a double dip, and I made a shit ton of money just fading both my teams. I called it the contingency plan. I faded them. He was in Vegas. He put down a $100 bet for me. I won like $250 fading both my teams. Great night. Both my teams lost, but I won money. Always bet against my team. If the Vikings ever make the Super Bowl, I'm going to bet fucking against the Vikings. I will bet $500 against the Vikings in the Super Bowl. Because if they lose, I will at least make it a profit. We will at least profit. And if they win, I don't give a fuck. The only one I see ever, you fade your teams. You bet on the Braves. But the Braves are good, so you can bet on the Braves. But fade the Braves. Fade them in the playoffs. Fade them in the playoffs against the Dodgers. So if they beat the Dodgers, you're ecstatic. If they lose to the Dodgers, we're okay. Okay. So I should bet under 1,000 yards. Yes, you should bet under 1,000 yards for Christian Watson on the season. Always fade your teams. I'm that guy. Some people don't agree with that. I say fucking fade your team. Ivory Coast, loose ball. Deflected, not enough.
Wow, that was close.
Last ditch defending, but
Always fade your teams, boys. That's what I'm doing. We're fading the boys. It's 5-on-5. No, well, they just... Oh, shot out. Wow. They did just kill it. Yes. We beat the Dodgers in the playoffs a lot, but lose to the NL Central teams all the time, or the Phillies. You can't lose to the fucking NL Central teams in the playoffs. They're historically terrible in the playoffs. You gotta beat the Dodgers. Well, they beat them in 21 when they won the World Series.
So that's going to be Eagles out.
You're ahead of me. Okay, like a second. I could be ahead of you if I want to. You know what? Actually, guys, Flame has triggered me. We're going ahead. We're past the hydration break. We're on a live TV. Game is on live TV. Hold on.
This game unbeaten night. Their last loss was against Brazil back in 2024 in September, only by a 1-0 score. Certainly was under Michael Sixay as a head coach.
Just an exceptional record, and this is a team that doesn't score a ton. You can see obviously their leading goal scorer, 49 international goals, but they defend for their lives, they're compact, they make it difficult. We see Diamante, I mean, how many times have we called his name? I mean, he has caused so many problems, but everybody's committed coming back. We just saw Ordonez at the last second put in the tackle.
A reminder of he's a 19-year-old who is the Bundesliga Rookie of the Year. Ball knocked away, calmly recovered by Ivory Coast.
Oh, hold on, guys.
Well, it's interesting too, because some of these fouls were yellow cards in the first half. One of the reasons why Ivory Coast picked up 3. Now we're not really seeing the yellow cards given.
On that right side was down. And last touch.
There we go. Sorry, ew, you saw too much on my face. Kane's goal incoming. I agree. I get my grandma and I tell her to gamble for me. One time I won $600 for March Madness pick. She never got the money though. You're probably on some fake sites over there. Don't do that. Don't do fake sites. Gambling is illegal in too many places. Never illegally gamble. Follow the laws, kids. I hope a Kane's goal incoming. I'm hoping a fucking Ivory Coast goal is incoming. Ecuador just drew a nice free kick. That's a good free kick right there, boys. No, yeah, well, it's like half the states. It's like 20-something states it's legal. It's 50. There's like a 50-50 shot gambling is legal in your state or not. It is not legal in my state. How did we lose likes? What the fuck? We were at 10 likes, now we're at 6 likes? This feels like a communist plot. Ecuador still the Ivory draw. It's Ecuador draw, Ivory Coast. I'm thinking it's going to be a draw right now. I don't know if Ecuador's got enough to get this win here. State of Liberty, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's not legal in Texas. State of freedom over here. Big freedom, guys. Here we go. Ecuador free kick, 87th minute at the outside the box. This is a huge free kick. The ball headed over and out. Just to let you know, my boy who works for the Eagles said after the Rams move that they're trying to make a move for a big name pass rusher. I'm thinking TJ or Max, someone like that. If they do, they're making another move for another pass rusher. They're going for both. They're going for both. Oh, the Eagles are trying to make a move. My fucking brain exploded right there. They got Grenard. That was their big move, Silix. They got Grenard. The Steelers should trade TJ. Sweat's not a bad one out of Arizona. Sweat's in Arizona, isn't he?
Ready to strike from that near corner.
It's not a bad one. They got to figure out their offense anyway.
Preciado kept it alive, chasing it down, shoulder to shoulder. Yes, it was.
Good work from Singo. He's not happy with that because he knows Preciado is saying that should be a foul off of Singo, but he's been good. He's been in the back line for Ivory Coast, putting in the challenges when necessary.
Coming up. Later on FS1, Group F action with Sweet playing Tunisia. That game is in Monterrey, Mexico.
He said Howie laughingly said, not done making moves. Howie always doing something. Yeah, but Howie could be saying that just to be Howie. Can we stay live a little for longer after the World Cup game? Maybe Flame. I also got to pull my rib, so... Hold on, is that going? That's not done yet. I have an alert on my phone, but... World Cup game is almost over. It's almost 2 hours. We've had a good stream, boys. Do you guys like this format of stream? I know we like the other stream. We like the new camera above the TV. We like the regular streams. Do we like this stream? If I get the... Like, if my invite goes through for the game on Friday, this is what we're going to get Friday. I'm going to live stream the USA game from a YouTube watch party, which is lit, boys. But we'll be live again tomorrow. What game are we going to live stream tomorrow? What game are we going to be live streaming tomorrow? What World Cup game are we picking, boys? Let's look at the schedule for Monday, June 15th. Cape Verde and Spain is super fucking early. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. You should live stream 2 games tomorrow since it's a 4-game bracket. It's just a lot. It's a Monday. I got shit to do. So we got Spain, Cape Verde at 11. That's kind of the game I'm going to be locked in on. It's super early. Maybe we'll do an early stream tomorrow. Let's go! Go! Ivory Coast, go! In the 89th, 90th minute, Ivory Coast! The Ivorians, boys! Our guys! Ivorians! Glazer is sick right now. The Ivorians, never a doubt. Never a doubt. I should have stuck to my guns. In the shorts I did, I had them as the second in the group. Fuck! Ecuador ain't those motherfuckers. Ecuador is shook right now. I guess Ivory Coast is getting second place. They're good. You gotta admit. Okay, Glazer, you have to say they're not terrible. They are not one of the worst teams. Clearly not one of the worst teams. Ecuador was an elite team, the sleeper dark horse. And Ivory Coast has dominated the second half, and they put a flick on. Bang! Who's always the guy be mocking you on YouTube short videos, LOL? Silix, what do you mean? Is it Evil? Are you thinking of Evil, who's talking about the quarterbacks? Or that weird guy who says sexual stuff? They're going to get popped. That's okay. Half the teams get popped in the round of 32. Making the knockout finishing second is a huge win for a country like Ivory Coast. Maybe we'll go live for like Spain, Cape Verde. We'll have a little like OJ in the morning. Iran, New Zealand at 8 feels like the game we'll like commit to the stream for. Ivory Coast, the Ivorians, boys. Let's go. We got 6 minutes though, a lot of time. I think it's Evil. It's funny as shit. The banter between it's always like the Vikings. It's the Vikings can fix this quarterback. He's a Vikings fan, so yes. That's our whole shtick. He always posts a new quarterback the Vikings can fix, and I either laugh at it or respond with a different quarterback. That's kind of our thing. It's not a troll. It's just like it's like an inside joke. You should do that. Then you should do late night. Well, we did late night last night. We finished last night. We streamed the second half of the NBA Finals, the second half of the Scotland Haiti, and the entire Turkey whatchamacallit game. Turkey Australia game last night. It is a Monday tomorrow, so we'll see. New Zealand, Iran at 8. That's a decent time. So probably that one. I think Tuesday we're doing late night for Uzbekistan. No, wait. I think we're doing France-Senegal at 2 in the afternoon for Tuesday. I think that's the game we're doing. We're doing an afternoon game. We got a penalty called here in the hockey game. The Vikings can fix Kyler Murray easy, 10 out of 10. Just do some Madden tactics. Throw it up to Jettas and Addison, whoever's open, and Juwan Jennings. I was quoting evil for him. There you go. He can say that, Flame. It's a quote. But Kyler's comments not good after OTAs. Word ain't good after OTAs. French Senegal on Tuesday. So tomorrow we'll probably do New Zealand and Iran. Late night, maybe if I'm up, Spain, Cape Verde, we'll do a little talk through. Do something like this. We'll do a regular stream for New Zealand and Iran. Tuesday, we're definitely doing France Senegal at 2. How we do it, I do not know, but that's going to be the game. That's an awesome game. And then Wednesday, I think, is Uzbekistan and Colombia. Uzbekistan and Colombia at 9 o'clock is our game we're doing. Maybe you'll get a Portugal, no, it's Portugal. Croatia, England, you might get a VRP. You might get an appearance for England, Croatia. Logan Stan penalty. Vegas on the PP. Okay, it was Carolina with the penalty. I did see the penalty called. I didn't see who it was on. I saw the ref's hand go up, and then we looked away. All right, 4 minutes left here. And then what are we looking at Thursday? Thursday, we probably can't be too late because I got to get up early if I'm going to the party. Ivory Coast shot right on net. Switzerland, Bosnia at 2 on Thursday. Friday, we're live for the USA, Australia. No problem there. Saturday, I'm thinking Germany, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast holds on. I'm thinking Germany, Ivory Coast. 3 o'clock Saturday. We're cooking. Tunisia, Japan, late night just for shits and gigs. By the way, what is the late night match for Monday? The late night match tomorrow is Iran and New Zealand, 8 o'clock. That's not even that late, but 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. My boy thinks France is going to get upset. I think everybody does. They're not bought off. There's just weird things going on. I think France is going to get a little upset too. I agree with that. There's some weird dynamics with France. They're the most talented team, but Dembele, Mbappe, just some weird stuff there. Thought that was going to be a goal. I did too. I think they were going to get 2. All right, we're hitting to the intermission in Vegas. Carolina Hurricanes, 2 periods away from a Stanley Cup title. Obviously, there'll be a short reacting to the end of the rest of that game. So, yeah, we have a great schedule going for the next week. What's the Saturday schedule? After that, I got to drive home from Dallas Friday, but that's the USA game, so don't worry about that. Don't have to worry. Saturday, I think we'll double. Oh, there's 2 games on it. Oh, that's the 27th. That's not next weekend. Saturday the 20th. What do we got? Germany, Ivory Coast at 3, potentially. And Tunisia. Ecuador almost got a fucking goal there. Sunday, we'll figure out Sunday. What time is Korea on Thursday? They're playing. Are they playing after Thursday? They are playing. Korea is Thursday night against Mexico. That might be our game. You know what? That's our game Thursday night. Korea and Mexico, 8 o'clock. That's our game Thursday night. We'll stream. We'll stream the Korea-Mexico game Thursday night. That's our game. He really thinks it is not. England is not winning on our. England is not winning on our fucking soil. Silex, England is not winning on our soil. Not on our 250th birthday. Those fuckers ain't winning. It ain't coming home for them. Here we go. Last shot. Ecuador. Not quite. Yay, Gilberto Mora, the 17th youngest player in the tournament. Here we go. 20 seconds left of minimum additional time. Ivory Coast, can they get a second goal here for the differential? Shot well over. That might do it for the game. Here we go. Ivory Coast pulling it away right here. Ecuador's trying. Here's the push. We're past the minimum. Headed away. Midfield, they're letting it go. Advantage played for Ecuador. They play it back instead of the advantage. Ref set to blow it at any second. Ball in, flicked on. Ivory Coast keeps it in. Corner, it was over. Here it is, boys. Corner kick for Ecuador in the dying seconds of the match. Here we go. Mexico has the oldest and the youngest. Is Ochoa the oldest? All right, here we go. Ecuador at the gun, down 1. Would it be crazy if Curacao got a 1-0 victory on Ecuador and then Ecuador gets grouped? That would be the craziest of crazy outcomes. I would agree with that. USA has the oldest, Tim Ream. Oh, nice. And more of the youngest. Tim Ream is old. Ball in, flicked, up. No, that's the ball game. Ivory Coast with the win. 1-0. 3 points for the Ivorians, and they are probably through to the group with Curacao in the group. Huge win for Ivory Coast. We didn't buy into the Ecuador. We should have held our ground. We didn't buy into the Ecuadorians. We didn't buy into them. Huge win. We knew Ivory Coast. Huge dub. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Awesome stream tonight. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new here. We are live every single day for the World Cup. Tomorrow is Monday. Maybe you'll catch me early for Spain, Cape Verde. Cape Verde is my dark horse to make the knockouts. I like Cape Verde. But we'll be live for New Zealand to Iran late night, probably 8 o'clock on Monday. So appreciate everybody. Enjoy your day. 11 weeks away from today, NFL football. But appreciate everybody. Have a safe rest of your evening and the night. Like, subscribe, and share. Ivory Coast, the underdogs, wins. NFL, yes. Appreciate that, Zay. So, have a good night, guys. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
We've been watching the game thinking, where's the goal going to come from? But of course, when you have